He hit me so hard I heard the crack before I felt the pain. My ribs screamed, my lungs fought for air, and yet, my mother's voice cut sharper than his fists. "Stay quiet. He has a future." That was the moment I realized mine didn't matter. Not to her, not in that house. But the doctor, she didn't blink. She saw the purple swelling, the shallow breaths, the fear sitting behind my eyes. She looked at me, not through me, not past me, and said the words I'd been waiting my whole life to hear. "You're safe now." Then she picked up the phone. "You wouldn't believe me if I told you he was once my hero, my brother. Older by 2 years, stronger, louder, always in control. When we were kids, he'd hold my hand crossing the street, scare away bullies, and call me his little shadow. I lived for that title. I thought he was my protector. But boys grow, power swells in their shoulders, pride sharpens in their voices. He didn't want a shadow anymore. He wanted someone to crush under his heel. It started with shoves, then slaps, then fists. Each one hidden behind excuses, a rough game, an accident, my clumsiness. And when I whispered the truth to Mom, her eyes darted to him, never me. "He's just stressed. Don't provoke him. Don't ruin his future." His future was carved out of my silence. The real betrayal wasn't his fists. It wasn't the nights I couldn't breathe without pain, or the mornings I hid bruises under long sleeves. The real betrayal was her, my own mother, the woman who birthed me, fed me, should have shielded me. She chose him every time, even when I couldn't stand straight, even when my ribs cracked under his rage, even when I thought I might not wake up the next morning. Her whispers became chains. "Endure. Don't speak. He's your brother. He's got a future." And I realized if I kept listening, I wouldn't have one. Pain sharpens you, teaches you restraint, teaches you patience. I stopped crying. I stopped pleading. I stopped waiting for her to save me. I started planning. Every bruise became evidence. Every broken breath a record. Every silence from her, every threat from him, I stored it. Not in a diary, not on paper, in my memory. Like a prosecutor building a case. I wasn't going to fight him with fists. I wasn't going to scream for her to hear me. I was going to let the world hear instead. The doctor's office was the turning point. I hadn't meant to break my silence that day, but when she pressed her fingers gently against my ribs, the tears slipped before I could stop them. And unlike my mother, she didn't look away. "You're safe now." 4 words, a door unlocked. The phone she picked up wasn't just for a specialist. It was for the police, the social worker, the law. My part was simple. I didn't resist anymore. I didn't hide. I told them everything. The nights, the bruises, the whispers, the silence. They didn't just believe me. They documented it. Photographs, medical reports, testimonies, evidence more powerful than any fist. When the officers came to the house, my brother laughed. "She's lying. She's weak. She's dramatic." But weakness doesn't file reports. Weakness doesn't sign statements. Weakness doesn't have doctors, neighbors, teachers ready to speak. The more he denied, the more the walls closed in. And Mom? She sat frozen, torn between her golden boy and the truth staring her in the face. For once, her silence didn't protect him. It condemned him. I'll never forget the night they took him. Handcuffs, flashing lights bleeding through the curtains. His voice cracking as he shouted at her. Tell them I didn't do it. Tell them I'm your son." She said nothing. For the first time, her silence wasn't for me. It wasn't for him. It was for herself. And I watched. Arms wrapped tight around my chest, ribs still aching, but breathing freer than I had in years. He finally understood. Every step he took into that patrol car, every shout unanswered, every denial ignored, he realized his future wasn't mine to protect anymore. It was mine to destroy. People ask if I regret it. Turning in my own brother? Breaking the family apart? Making my mother choose between us? But here's the truth. Families break long before the world sees the cracks. Ours broke the day his fist met my ribs. Ours broke the day her whispers chose him over me. I didn't end the family. I ended the silence. Now, when I breathe, it hurts less. The ribs are healing. Slowly, yes, but they are. And when I look in the mirror, I don't see a victim. I don't see a shadow. I see the one who survived, the one who planned, the one who turned pain into justice. "You're safe now," she said. She was right. Not because of her, but because of me. My brother broke my ribs. My mother broke my trust. But I broke the cycle. And that is a future worth protecting.